This is my dungeon raiding Necromancer build. Essentially, I don't have a single ability that does damage. All of my abilities are uh, summoning minion abilities, and I have this Golem and Abomination as two meat bags that just go around and doing taking as much aggro as they can. Same goes with raids; they're just there, make sure the Abomination coming, but they can also take some in front, take some damage. Like if you have a projectile coming at you directly, they can block that sometimes, unless it's like an energy kind of projectile that just go. Wait, why can't I pick that up? Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so essentially you have these two tanks that take all the damage, and your backline never dies. The skeleton major, skeleton archer, the DPS, they never die. Like, and as long as you're walking around, you never die either. I mean, you can get one shot if you find the bosses, and they, if you don't have good reflexes, which I don't. My reflexes are shit. And I haven't built up all my resistances yet. I'm still in the middle of building up all my resistances. I'll show you in a second there once I get to open area. Here we go. So, as you can see, my resistances are still not all the way maxed out. I just found this, which was able to finish up my void resistance. If I find something better, I will replace this. But I have my unique. This is the best one of them all. Obviously, it gives me my minions, skeleton minions, and my skeleton mages, which the two DPS dealers I have this entire build do the most damage. It gives them damage, and it gives them, I believe, a little bit of life steal for damage. Their spell block as health. Yeah. So, which is nice. Then I only using this for the resistances. Once I find something better, replace it. My helmet is really nice. Gives me a 100% increased critical chance for my minions. The shield again. If I find something better, I'll find right now. I have it just because there's nothing better I have found so far. My relic gives me almost 200% minion health, which is really nice. Increased minion damage, and the rest are just here for. Oh no, this gives me plus one skeleton, which is really nice. I recently found this. Then my skills. I have skeleton mages which do all the damage. This is their build. Their ice damage build. This is ice arrow builds because I remove all of the every other kind except the archers. So they just shoot. Then I have golem, just a giant meathead, spectrum golem, the most beefiest golem in the game. He never dies. I think it's something to do with spectrum golem dodge rating, but this guy just doesn't die. Absolute beast. I try all of them. I tried the fire guy, pyro. I tried blood. I tried regular bone golem. I tried two. They die. They all. This guy doesn't die. And then I have my rates again. They're just there to make sure Abomination comes to life. And I mean, they do a little bit of damage. They don't do too bad. And then I have my Abomination. This Abomination. This is easy to spawn him and make sure he's just there. I have them because of this. Because of the third generation here, right? That's it. That's the reason I have them. And make sure he can last as much as he can. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I just make sure my tanks are in the front and my damage dealers in the back, and you just go around and you don't do anything. You just there. You can't really control the minions, right? It would be nice if you can have some kind of a minions formation, like before the game starts, you can set up a kind of formation they're gonna be going in, so you can have. But it's always work out, right? The golems and the abomination goes in the front because they're a melee dealer, and the range dealers stay in the back. But you can also make sure if you want your minion to go in front, you can always press the minion go button and they'll go there, wherever you want them to go. But yeah, in this way the strategy works out. I never ever have to spawn my skeleton or my skeleton mages because they're the damage dealer and they never die because the guys in the front will block all of the damage and all the enemy that come to you. You don't have to do. You just have to walk around, make sure. It's a really fun build. I wish eventually they add some healer minions. This would fin- this would be like the best because then you will have healers who heal you tanks, and then you have DPS in the back, and then you can just walk around and do all the damage. I'm gonna spawn my okay, let's go ahead and clear this really quickly. When you're in this kind of situation, I like to just go like in the back like that and then stay here. and this way they don't spawn behind you, and just let your minions do. You literally don't have to do anything unless they don't kill the last couple of guys. There we go. There we go. Come on. Usually it works. Sometimes you have to. There we go. Yeah, and it's pretty fun. You just lazy. You can play this with one hand. I mean, you have to press space once in a while when your abomination die. I wish you didn't have to, and I tried, and it's not worth it. I tried to do this way when I had only 6 minions, right? So I turned this guy into. I turned my skeleton mages into archmage. Eh, it's not. And then I took this one, and it gave me only four of. At that time, I didn't have 10, so it only gave me four archer. But it's not worth it. It was so much. You lose so much damage. Anyways, this is a lot of fun.